I'm not too proud to admit that I'm part of the reason why I'm single. Look, baby, sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's me.
And looking like that, we don't even want to mingle. All right, fellas, get ready. We're going to watch some women try to cope with being lonely as can be.
I'm real picky. I'm kind of intolerant. I get irritated real fast and then I don't want to talk. Most importantly, I feel like I really only want a boyfriend like 3 days out the week. Monday come around, I do want a man on Mondays. Mondays is definitely a day where I feel like I could use a partner today. You got the Monday blues. I want somebody to vent to. I want somebody to talk to me. I want somebody to probably send me some money to make me feel better. Yeah, I'd like a man today. By the time Tuesday gets here, my spirits are lifted again. I'm not really in the mood to talk. I kind of want to do my own thing. Wednesdays as well. Thursday getting here, I'm thinking about the weekend. I want to go out. I want to look cute. I want somebody to tell me I look cute. I want my drinks paid for.
Man, everything she wants, nothing that you want. At the end of the day, she said it a few times. She just wants you to pay. It all needs to be free. Man, screw this chick.
I messed things up with a really good guy. And I know we don't hear women say that often, but it's the truth. But it actually taught me one of the biggest lessons of my life that every single woman has to learn. Picture this, younger me just left a toxic relationship, right? I wasn't dating to find love. I didn't care. I was dating for distraction. And then I met this guy. He was mature, self-aware, intentional, slow with his approach. The only catch was he was long distance. Even though I wouldn't have admitted it then, that scared me shitless. Shitless. A few dates later, I really liked him, but instead of continuing it, I decided to cut it short. It wasn't because he wasn't good enough. It wasn't because he wasn't attractive enough. It wasn't because he had mummy issues or daddy issues, and it wasn't because he wasn't successful enough either. It was because someone else was simply just closer. And because he was closer in proximity, I could distract more often, apply less effort, and I seeked comfort in knowing that it was easier to get attention from that guy than the other one. Yeah, we're really being this accountable today. I chose the easy option, and fast forward a couple months later, the easy option didn't work out. From that experience, here is the lesson that I hated to learn, but I needed to learn, and most women need to learn too. Every single day, you are given two options: the right option and the easy option. And many women, whether it's in their relationship, their career, their fitness, or their lifestyle change, keep picking the easy option. The fad diets, the quick fixes, the guy that texts more often but leads you less, the program that promises fast results but builds nothing. But the truth? Distance wasn't the problem. I was the problem.
Well, fellas, we talk about it on the show. You know, there is a thing where women do not have the ability to make the right choice. I don't know what the fuck is up with that, and they'd have to completely ignore their instincts, then listen to their boyfriend or their husband, and it's like they're completely against it now. It must have saved their ass a million times before. What is this disease called? Y'all gotta let me know.
So before I make any rash decisions, let me just make sure y'all have the right and all information. You guys are basically telling me that I fumbled my future husband. Maybe not my husband, but a very, very good man. And you know what? I can admit, I know a red flag when I see one, but I clearly don't know the color green.
I was a selfish bitch in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish bitch. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He seriously rolled out the red carpet for me. He was sweet, kind, generous. He told me how much he loved me 5 times a day. He told me how beautiful I was every day. If he'd wake me up in the morning, because he knows I love massages, wake me up rubbing my shoulders. He'd rub my feet every evening while we were watching TV. If I said, for example, oh, I'm craving a Dr. Pepper, he'd be like, okay, let me go to the corner store and get it. He adored me. He was amazing. Like, on paper, it's what every girl wants, seriously. And yeah, I took it for granted. And now I lost that, right? And I carried a lot of guilt because I caused it. That's my biggest regret in life, is not saving, the whole family aspect. The grass is not always greener on the other side, ladies. It's not,
Guys, ain't it something, man? They always figure it out just too late, right? They gotta fuck up everything, ride the carousel, come back, and tell you they fucked it all up. But you were telling them from day one how fucking retarded they were. Unbelievable. Completely predictable.
Here's my step-by-step guide on how to fumble a good man. First of all, you have to identify that he's a good man. How did I find out mine was a good man? I walked into this man's house after a couple weeks of dating, and there were notes for significant dates of things we've done together. So our first date, our first kiss, the first time I ever came to his house. And I mean, I was taken aback. I think I was scared because I immediately started dating somebody else. And in the middle of trying to juggle men, I kind of left the one I liked the most hanging. That was a mistake because by the time I circled back, this man was taking another woman to a ball. Baby, this happened 5 years ago. I still haven't been to a ball. Like that man when he likes you. Like that man when he likes you. He's a good man, sis.
Damn, I hope she's lying, man. He wrote down the significant dates. He went to places with his heifer. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Okay, ladies, I hate to say it, but I have to say it because I am sick of this and I'm speaking to myself. Why do we never give the nice guy the chance? Like, why do we look at the nice guy like the ones who's just annoying and just thirsty and they're always available and not attractive to us? And meanwhile, we're complaining that we're getting dogged out, that we're dealing with manipulative, narcissistic men who can't treat a woman right. Not even men, little boys who don't know how to treat a woman right, who just fumble us all the time. Like, we complain that we get treated like that, but 9 times out of 10, we overlooked the nice guy to deal with this man. Boy. Like, I don't get it. Why do we do that? Can we stop doing that? I'm speaking to myself too because I hate that I do this too. Like, can we give the nice guys a chance? Let's give the nice guys a chance. I want the nice guy. I want the guy that's texting me, "Good morning, beautiful. I hope you have an amazing day today because you're such a blessing and I'm grateful to know you." Like, I want that guy. I don't want the guy that's texting me, "Hey, what's up?" Can we stop doing that? This is not it.
Damn, one too many Tyrones, and they be singing the blues. The cracks are really starting to show. Hey guys, you know, the problem is that they're going to keep chasing that guy that doesn't really want them. I mean, I know how the game goes. You got to slightly abuse them. You got to really pretend like you're not interested, even if you super are. And, well, it's the only game that works these days.
It is lame as fuck to not have any aspirations outside of getting married, and I'll be the first one to fucking say it, but these trad wives are losers. They're losers with no ambition, no aspirations, no dreams of their own that don't revolve around centering a man, revolve around depending on a man for the rest of their lives. Like, you're just outsourcing any sense of responsibility for your own fucking life, for your own decisions. You were part of the first generation of women who have ever been able to live this way, who have ever been able to have financial autonomy and decide what to do with their lives and travel the fucking world. And yet you take all that autonomy and then you hand it over to a fucking man. Like, that is embarrassing. You're a lame ass bitch. I don't care.
There's always a propaganda mouthpiece or two, but she'll be singing like the other ones pretty soon because she definitely gonna die alone acting like that.
Story time on my situationship. He's my friend's brother. We've been like messing around all year last year. But then he, like, went with this other bitch. And it shouldn't have bothered me because we was just sneaklings, but it did. So, boom, I met up with 3 other guys. Not in the same day, but, like, in the same week. Don't worry, I use protection. Except for with one of them. And then I ran it back with him. And then I stayed with the guy. And then he brought another bitch around. And then I went to go do my shit again. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't shit. And then we got back together. But not really back together. Because we was just sneaklings. And then the one that I didn't use protection with, that's my man. But he not my man. But that's like, wow. So then I left my friend's brother. And I went to go mess with that guy. And now me and old dude have a situation. He brought another girl around. I ran it back with old dude. He came back. And then I left.
Well, guys, you know, we might be better off single. I don't really know. I mean, this is some wild stuff. This is what they're really doing out there. When they ain't answering their fucking phone, that one guy was right.
Would you mind doing a little spin for the camera? I mean, a little slower.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to be somebody's wife someday?
Absolutely.
All right. So do you think men out there will look at you and be like, that's someone I could call my wife?
For sure, yeah. I don't see why not.
And would you advise your son to marry someone just like you?
I would, 100%.
Trust yourself?
I trust myself.
What do you think how you dress right now communicates?
That I am comfortable, I'm having fun, and I'm secure in myself.
All right, guys. Well, when a child-sized mind decides what other people would probably think, they're usually wrong. We got a serious uphill battle we're facing. I don't know how we're going to fix it, but at the end of the day, when she thinks that guys are looking for this level of material for marriage, it's recreational use only, as we all know.
The biggest flex in today's world is the ability to think clearly, sleep deeply, move slowly, and live quietly in a world that's designed to prevent all four.
All right, y'all. Well, no matter how shitty it is around us, it doesn't cost nothing to be a good person and do the right thing. And, well, that'll always come back to you, and it'll look like inner peace. All right, y'all. I appreciate you watching that video. If you enjoyed that, watch another one right here. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to see you on the next one.